what's up, YouTube? Stax here with another episode of Tabletop Adventures. It is Spirit Saturday, and I gave it a lot of thought. I'm like, I sure am doing a lot of digital gaming on my tabletop series when I have almost all the physical games that I'm playing digitally. So, here we are. I only have the base game, Spirit Island, so we're lacking the expansions. That's fine. But we will have it here on the table. I've already gone through setup and the first invader phase as I used an online randomizer to set up all this. We got map C with a spread of rampant green. To Spirit, I haven't played. I can't remember if I played it online or not. I don't think I had. So, gonna kind of struggle getting used to actually manually going through all the steps in Spirit Island. But without any further ado, let's get into it. And just for your convenience, the game does come with some how to play stuff, and I've decided to lay that out over here. I'm not sure how well you can see and read all of that, but I guess we just have to trust. So, we've got options, and I think the very first thing, we've done our phase here, so now we will always add presence to jungle or wetland. So let's start with thinking about how many cards we're going to play here. I think we're not going to play more than one. So, I think I kind of want to gain a power card and gain 3 energy. And then there might be some consideration to, immediately taking a major power, because I'm not sure if I'm actually going to use Gift of Proliferation. So, why not just... Hello, Uriel. Yeah? You good? Okay. Really? You just do whatever you want. It's fine. I'm not recording a video here or anything. You jump into a box? Oh my god. All right. Well, we have a cat running loose on the island. Yeah, I'm not going to use Gift of Proliferation, so I might as well just take a major power, because to take a major, I have to get rid of a card. God, cat, go away. Thank you, kitty. So, yeah, let's do that. Well, so first things first, we're going to add a presence to, I guess, I'll do it like this. I know you typically stack them, but just the way my light is right now, I'd rather do that. Plus pick one. So I will gain a power card. And if I remember correctly, to gain a power, you draw 4. So we'll just use this space right here. Oh, God, the glare from these shields. I can't see anything. Hope you can see. You can see better than I can, actually. So what do we have here? We've got Dissolve the Bonds of Kinship, Entwined Power, Tsunami, and Blazing Renewal. So we get to keep 1. And then, immediately, I already know I'm getting rid of Gift of Proliferation. So, let's see. I would like to have these 3 powers. I know that's not what they're called. Essences. I'd love to have that. And so, this seems the best card in that regard. The problem is, Entwined Power is targeting another spirit, and so it's utterly useless to me. So the next best would be stuff like, well, to use this ability to its max, we'll need this symbol. So either one of these, Tsunami, 2 fear, 8 damage, destroy 2 Dahan. But if I don't have any Dahan there, then, that's fine. If I have 3 water and 2, I don't know what that is, in each other coastal land on the same board, 1 fear, 4 damage, and destroy 1 Dahan. Ew. Blazing Renewal, target spirit adds 2 of their destroyed. I mean, no. Dissolve the bonds. This was a very crappy draw. A Tsunami cost 6. Man, I think Tsunami is the best one I can take, but I'm not happy about it. Yeah, that kind of sucked. All right. Well, we gained 3 energy. I don't know where I'm going to put that. I guess I'll put it here. And we gain 1 from that being gone off our board. And what do we want to do here? We know they're going to build. Looks like a town, 2 towns going in. I only get to play 1 card. I really like Overgrown a Night. I can push the town away. That's not awful. Yeah. So we'll play. I don't know how to signify what I'm discarding, but we'll play Fields Choked with Growth as my power. And we'll move on to the build phase. So I really should open these baggies up so that I can actually get to them quickly. So they build there. And then we carry on. Yeah, they ravage, build, explore. Yeah. So, and then we do this. So I will push. Yeah, I'll target this. Push the town here. I actually had a thought. I had a thought of what if I pushed the Dahan here out? I just don't think I don't have a way to defend. If I had a way to defend, oh, it'd be sick. But I don't. So we've done that. Oh, gee, I say that, and I wonder if I'm actually supposed to. Oh, God. I don't know. We go to our next turn. Not happy about it, but I never am. I really think I'm just gonna tsunami this turn. Like, I'll take the blight, and that sucks. But I think I'm just going to tsunami the board over here. So, so for our turn, I will add a presence to this wetland, so I have 2 there. There's a reason for that. As soon as I figure out what it is, I'll let you know. No, there's no reason. We're gonna put a presence there instead. And then I'll take this one, also put it there. Yeah. But then I go up to 6 energy. And my play is Tsunami! I feel like Bronson Reed. Okay. Do I have enough to use any power? No. No, I do not. That's fine. So nothing innate triggers. Oh, I should spend my energy, huh? And they go. So Ravage, they deal, I don't know, too much damage there. They deal no damage here, and this Dahan deals 2 back to that Explorer. And then I feel like I'm supposed to have another one there. I know it says 2 per player, but for some reason I thought I'm supposed to add an extra one. But whatever. Thing happens. The build in the mountains. And the building is just a city going down here. And we explore the wetlands. You and you. Okay. Not so cool, not so lit. Now tsunami happens, and this is a lot. Okay. So we gain 2 fear. Then we deal 8 damage. 3, 2, 6. Everything goes. We get 2 fear for the city, 1 for the town. So 2 gives us a fear card. And then one more into the generated fear. Or to Dahan. There are none to destroy in that area. And so now we move on. God, we're already at phase 2. Oh, brother. I can get +1 card play for all the good I think that's going to do me. I'd love to be able to move these Dahan over here and defend it, but I can't do either of those things, really. I can reclaim cards, but that's not going to do anything for me. So I'm going to do this still. We'll put this somewhere. There. But I'll take this one as well. What did I even... What did I choose for this last turn? Did I? Like... I don't actually think I chose one. I should have had +1 card play. I don't think it would have mattered. Maybe it would have. I'm, like, so dumb. It's fine. I'm choosing... Well, I guess by taking 2 off it, right? I chose that one. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Dear Lord. I'm used to, like, when I make a choice, always taking one off the track. But I am going to do this. We're going to... Hell if I know. +1 card play this turn. Actually, that works really well. I'm going to take this and place it on this mountain. So, add a presence, +1 card play this turn. And I get 2 energy. I'm going to use that energy to play both Overgrow in a Night and Stem the Flow of Fresh Water. And when I do, this allows me to activate my innate powers. The first being All Enveloping Green, because I have 2 plant +1. I have 4 plant and 1 blue. Only 1 blue. Damn. Oh, that doesn't work as well as I had hoped. Ew. I might still get lucky, but probably not. Why would that ever happen? Okay, fast action. So I have a choice. I have a choice to make. I can add a presence, and then when I do, I can cancel I can destroy that presence with choke the land with green, and then when they ravage, that just doesn't happen. And that sounds really good right now, actually. Or I could generate 3 fear, which would give me another fear card. And maybe that helps me over there, because I'm going to be able to defend 2 anyways. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I think I want to do this. So I'll take this presence and place it here. I will defend 2 here. I'll just do that to signify that I have some kind of effect here. And then what happens? We do this part, right? Yes. So in level 1, each player removes 1 explorer from an inland land. Okay, well, sure. Remove that explorer. That was not exciting. Then we go to Ravage, and I will destroy this presence. Skip that. Nothing fights back. Defend is gone. And then we build in the wetland. Town there, city there. So again, I do have the option of not. But no. I'm going to do that. Oh, whoops, I still have this. I need to keep this out. Now they explore in the mountain. So they'll go here and here. And everything just slides over. Okay. Now the slow ability. If I target... It really doesn't matter. I don't get to repeat the ability. No. I do get to deal 1 damage to a town. So I can actually... Yeah. Okay. We're going to... use Stem the Flow of Fresh Water to deal 1 damage to both town and city here. And for my next trick, the innate power of Creeper's Tear into Mortar, 1 damage to a town and city, or town or city. We will deal 1 damage to that town. That generates another fear. Ta-da! Now we can discard those. Here we go to our next turn. And our next turn, I mean, we have to, first of all, take this one and place it there. That's And I'm going to choose reclaim cards and gain a power card. This is going to be I think a minor power. Yeah, we'll take a minor power this time. And so let's look over here. Well, already I love Encompassing Ward. Provide defend 2 in each of its lands. Yes. Gives me another blue, so I can potentially defend 4. With my 2 card plays. No, because I only have 2 card plays. Wah. What else do we have for fast power? 2 fear, and if target land is mountain or jungle, defend 3. That doesn't help me immediately. Not that Encompassing Ward does either, because we're taking 5 damage right now. I'd only defend 2. Oh, that would work. That would work. No, it's Encompassing Ward. It has to be. There's no reason not to take Encompassing Ward here. So, that's 100% the play. That's my destroyed one. We get 2 energy. And our 2 card plays are going to be Encompassing Ward and have I played myself? No. I think it has to be either Stem the Flow of Fresh Water or Field Choked with Growth, right? It does. Either of which helps me get to Creeper's Tear into Mortar. Yeah. Okay. So, having done this, yeah, we're definitely doing this. So these can slide over. La 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 la. We go to fast actions. We're going to defend 2 here. And then target Spirit provides defend 2 in each of its lands. So, everywhere. And then there are no fear effects. So we ravage the wetlands. This is defending 4. This guy takes the 1 damage. And then we... Well, damn, now I wish I had done this. Yeah. Sorry, I'm doing that. Now I look at it. Because it's the same thing. I knew that. Goofy me. So Stem the Flow of Fresh Water. I just, had not done the math. And it just... Yeah, it's so dumb not to just do this. Takes the 1 damage. And we deal 4 damage back. 3 to this. 1 to the town. Over here we take 1 damage, so nothing happens. The destroying the city gives us a fear card. Hold on. Oh, I haven't done something with the fear deck. Ay, 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 ay. Where? How many cards down are these things supposed to be? I knew there was something I hadn't done yet. Page 12 that talks about fear, right? Is it going to tell me where to... it's probably in, like, the setup. Oh, my goodness. Put 9 on the fear deck space. Place terror level. Okay, hold on. So first of all, I have way too many of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, the rest of these don't exist. Where are my fear dividers? I know I had them out. Oh, I am an absolute mess. There you are. Three from the bottom. And I bet this is what? Right here? 3 cards above that. There we go. There you go there. Okay. So we generated that fear card. Then that's all the ravaging done. Now we build in the mountains. This book can go away. It's a town here. It's a town here. And we'll explore coastal lands. Yay. My favorite. Okay. Everything slides over. How embarrassing. Okay. Stem the flow of fresh water. 1 damage to a town or city. Generate a fear. And that was spending 1 of my 2 energy on that turn. So I still have 1. Go team. Next player phase. Ugh, that's so goofy. What do we want to do here? I mean, I get to take a presence and place it somewhere. It makes the most sense to place it here. Just to give myself the second one there. Can I get away with add a presence here? Or do I have to reclaim my cards? I feel like I have to reclaim cards. Hello. You get that back. Go and stand up. I think if I reclaim cards, I'm going to go to 4 energy. I can encompassing ward and la 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 la. I can encompassing ward and defend here. I can. Well, I really feel like I have to. I can't defend 4 unless I gain a power that lets me get another blue. I can. I have a cat digging into my back now because I had the gall to kick her off my table. The struggle is real right now. It really is. Um. If I add a presence here, I can skip the Ravage, which is lovely. But I don't have a way to defend down here enough. I can defend. I can't play Tsunami. I don't have enough energy. I can. What can I even do? I can Overgrown a Knight. That doesn't. That doesn't feel great. This can go away. Whereas if I reclaim, I still get 2 card plays. That still doesn't help. Well, I get 2 card plays, and I do get to draw. I do get to gain a power. I just don't know how I'm going to defend enough here to avoid getting Blight. Or there. But I feel like I have to take the gamble at this point because there's no way. There's no way to not just take a ton of damage here. I'm going to reclaim cards. This will gain me a power. I'm starting to think about taking a major power to get rid of Overgrown a Knight. Or to get rid of Tsunami. Tsunami being 6. And I feel like if I need a Hail Mary, like, a major power is probably going to do it. So I'm going to do a major power. Oh my god, they're all slows. Okay, that one's fast. I have 1 fast power. Okay, it's actually not a bad one. It's not bad. I don't know how good it is yet, but it's not bad. 1 fear, defend 6, replace 1 city with a town, 1 town with an explorer. Okay. I do have 4 power, or 4 energy. But these 2 cards together does not actually give me the defend 2 for all enveloping green. Hello, Godzilla Kitty. Please move. Thank you. Oh, yep, you go there. You're there. What is Pillar of Living Flame? I can't play it. No. So this sucked. It's got to be Winds of Rest and Atrophy. I'm not, like, the biggest fan of it, but it's the only one I can play. Certainly the only one I can play this turn. We get rid of Tsunami to gain it. Now, the other, like, big jump I can take is I can instead play Overgrow in a Night and Encompassing Ward. And if I do that, then I can choose to gain 3 fear. Wait. If I play... What if I do this? If I Encompassing Ward and Overgrown a Night, I can add presence here. Like, okay, we're not going to gain fear. But I can gain presence there to then cancel this Ravage. I can defend 2 in all my lands. And defend 2 with All Enveloping Green. And that protects us for now. Yeah. Okay. That's the play. So we're going to spend 3 energy and play these 2 cards. Winds can wait, unfortunately. Yeah. Okay. So we'll add a presence here with Overgrown a Night. We'll defend 2 here. Cool. Now, fear effect. We're still threat level 1. Defend 2 in all lands with presence. Sure. Um, let's defend 4 here. 3, 4, 5, 6. It's still not enough. Ah, that's unfortunate. But okay, whatever. So, choke the land with green. Destroy a presence to prevent the ravage there. The ravage happens here. We've defended 4 here. So that effect can go away. And we will kill all the invaders and generate another fear. Cool. Build in the coastal lands. 2 towns go in. We are exploring the jungle. I don't know why I keep pulling them out of the bag. I've got some sitting off to the side that have already been pulled out. There you are. Okay. La 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 la. And then 1 damage doesn't matter because it's to a town or city, and yeah. Okay. Okay, well that turn almost worked. What's gonna happen now? Ravage in those lands. Okay. Take a presence at it there. I guess. Put it there. I think here. I think here I want to use Winds of Rust and Atrophy. And then the only question is, what else do I want to do with my life? Because I can, gain a fear, defend 6. Cool. Then what? Right? If I gain a power, defend 6, it would be here. Right? No. Well, defend 6. I'm gonna defend everywhere. So like, I'd actually want to defend 6 there and find a way to defend 2 here, which I can do with all of this. Knowing that, though, I think I just want to keep reclaiming cards. Because I get these back as an option. And Encompassing Ward would protect here. Winds of Rust and Atrophy would protect here. I'm never going to trigger the added ability of Winds and Rust and Atrophy. That's fine. But yes, I want to reclaim cards. So bring all my cards back. We'll gain a power card. This time it's going to be a minor. Ooh, okay. Nature's Resilience is interesting. Because playing 3 cards, I can probably get... I could probably remove a Blight. And, like, I can remove a Blight here. And if they happen to ravage this land, okay, now I don't care. Because it's, like, no negative effect, right? But Elemental Boon... gain 3 different elements of my choice. I might always be able to proc All-Enveloping Green. I might also be able to do some work now with Creepers and Terra to Mortar. I don't think it's Gnawing Root Biters. I don't think it's Song of Sanctity. I think it's between Elemental Boon and Nature's Resilience. And I'm leaning Nature's Resilience because Defense 6 just sounds so sick. And just like I'm going to max out this board now. So, you know, whatever. Yeah. So Nature's Resilience it is. And now I get 3 energy. So I have 4 total to play 3 cards. Winds of Rust and Atrophy. I think. What if I do this? If I provide defend 2 in all my lands and then defend 2 there anyways with this. I could do something like that. If I do no, so I would need another blue. What if I this? Defend 2 in all my lands. Defend 4 here. So I'm still defending 6. I use this to remove a blight here. Wait, does this work the way I think it does? 2 of those, 2 of those, so there's 4. Sorry, I just need to see again the digital version. I would just be able to like look at this, and it would all count it for me. Um, defending 2 in all my lands, 4 more there. We fight back, we kill that. This can push Dahan wherever I want. Like, jungle would be ravaged next. I can push Dahan here. Kind of like it. But at the same time, I can do stem the flow of fresh water. It does the same thing, except I can deal a damage to a town, but it's not going to matter, right? Yeah, okay. We're going to do Field Choked with Growth. And I'm actually going to do it this time. So, these are my abilities. I am defending for here. Providing defend 2 in each of my lands. And then I am removing a blight. Putting it back on Healthy Island. That's that. That's these abilities done. Now, Ravage. They all try to attack and they all fail miserably. That goes away. And this town gets destroyed. Then that does nothing. So now they build in the jungles. So town. Next is exploring the deserts. And then we get to my stuff. I don't get this, but I get this. So push. I either push 3 Dahan or I push a town. Oh, and this costs me 2, so I have 2 left. I keep forgetting that. Yeah, we're gonna push Dahan. We'll push them from here to here. I think there's nothing wrong with that. And now we go to our turn. And by golly, I have to do this, so let's do it there. Let's do it here. And for my choice, I think again, reclaim cards and gain a power. And the only question is, am I getting rid of anything? And I don't think I am, so let's take a minor power. Okay, well, it's not that. um, Land of Haunts and Embers is pretty sick. I know it adds blight, but I can pretty much negate that with Nature's Resilience. That's tempting. Oh, and it gives me a moon symbol. Call of the Dahan Ways. Replace one explorer with Dahan? Oh! Or I may instead replace a town with a Dahan? That's insane! Overgrown a Night, Call of the Dahan Ways? That's sick! I don't know if it's good, but that's insane. Route. Destroy 3 towns. And if I have 3 of these, destroy a city? Wait a minute. Oh. Oh, that's juicy. They're like, okay, Land of Haunts and Embers is probably not it, but it's great in theory. Drought also, like, adding Blight isn't great, but if I go Drought, Encompassing, and Choked with Growth, like, first of all, I can still play one more card, like Stem the Flow. I could probably do Overgrowth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I could do that. Hell, I could play Winds of Rust and Atrophy if I cared. Oh boy, this is like this is the game right here. I think like this choice is going to decide if I win the game or not. They're gonna build a city here, like here. They're gonna ravage there and there. I can defend that with encompassing ward. Like defend 2. I think I would have enough to defend. Yeah, I would have enough to defend 2 on top of that there. And so like the the jungles are safe. The jungles are safe and they're going to fight back and generate more fear. If I can nuke a city every turn and continue to block off more cities being built, that's nuts. So I think it's Drought is the play. But I'm going to be very sad seeing Call of the Dahan Ways go away. Because that card is sick. I have these. Oh, is it a power progression card? Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. Yeah, it's Drought. It's 100% Drought. Drought wins me the game, I think, in the long run. So we gain 3 energies. And we're going to play Drought. We're going to play Encompassing Ward. those are like the easiest things. I probably have to play Nature's Resilience for the simple fact that I want to keep removing, or I want to remove the other blight, but also like Defense 6 is sick. La 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 la. Well, actually, I have to play these three because I'm nuking a city, and then what? Because I get to play one more. It could be any card in my hand. It could be any card in my hand. It does need to have green so that I can defend 4. But I don't need to defend 4. I'm already encompassing ward, and then defend 2 would be fine there. So no, it doesn't have to be that. So yeah, I actually am free to do whatever the heck I want. So I think it's going to be Overgrown a night. Okay. Fast actions. 2 blue, 4 green. We'll defend 4 there. Encompassing ward. Defend 2 everywhere. Overgrown a night. Target land has my presence and invaders. I'm going to generate 3 fear. And it doesn't matter what land I target. That one, sure. 1, 2, 3. There's that. And now we're on terror level 2. So our win condition is no towns, no cities. So I call it the Dawn was looking really spicy. But now we do our fear effect. We're in threat level 2 now. Defend 4. Sorry, I need to read this because there's glare from this light up there. Defend 6 in all coastal lands. Invaders do not build cities in coastal lands this turn. Well, actually, that kind of sucks. I want them to build a city. I mean, I can still do it over here, so it's fine. So actually, that's dope. Okay. So now that's like uber defended. Invaders, ravage. This defense doesn't matter now. They fail miserably here, and this town goes away. And then they fail miserably here, and this town and explorer both go away. And so that generates another fear, or another fear card. And then I guess technically that took a damage. Now. Now. They build. They don't build cities in coastal lands. And so I assume that means they skip that. Meaning they just build this. Because they would build a city, but they can't. So they don't. They just don't build anything. Let me know in the comments if that's how that's supposed to work, or I'm supposed to put a town here. But I don't think it matters in this instance. Now, I'm going to... Oh, not yet, not yet. Explore. Jungle and wetland. So, one... That's adjacent to a town. One. And okay. Now, I get to play again. Field's choked with growth. I think I should push this town here. Yes, I'm going to do that. So, I'm going to push this town here. And then I'm going to drought. So, destroy 3 towns. 1, 2. Generate 2. 1 damage to each town and city. Sure. And then add a blight. Which will destroy my presence here. And then I have 3 yellow, destroy a city. Generate 2 fear. And another card. And then I'm about to win the game. Literally about to win the game if I can just generate 4 more fear. And I think I could do that just with my fast actions. I absolutely can. Well, I can if... Oh, yeah, all my fear generators are... Wait, no. That one's there. Damn. Wah. Okay, it's fine. On my turn, we'll do... God, so what's getting ravaged? Sand? Ew. Place a presence there. You flip back up. Do I need energy? Like, can I do this with 3 energy? Like, so what's getting ravaged? This. Well, I need to generate 4 fear. Reclaim. If I reclaim, I actually don't have enough energy to do it because I can't do overgrowth and winds of rust and atrophy in the same turn. La 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 la. That is annoying. And I can nature's resilience. Like I can if I gain energy and a power, then I can very easily resilience, winds of rust and atrophy. I'm defending 6 of the 2 places that care, and the power I gain could potentially be something that generates fear. And if it does, then we immediately win the game. Probably more likely to do that if it's a major power. For energy, I'm locked right now into Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. I'm going to gain a power and 3 energy. And it's going to be, because I don't need stem the flow of fresh water, I don't think. So it's going to be a major power. Let's set you over there. Okay. 2. What the hell? Okay, so first of all, none of these generate fear in the manner that I want them to. That's obnoxious. Oh, that sucks so bad. I'm going to have 7 energy. Well, first of all, accelerated rot would do it if I didn't have cities, but I'm going to have cities. Oh, this sucks because jungle. Well, jungle won't. There'll be a city going here. No, there won't because I can cancel that. Okay, no, no. So we win the game. We win. I just need to make sure I don't do anything stupid. Why would I ever, right? Um, sorry, I need to make absolutely sure I know what I'm doing here. Because I don't just immediately win the game as much as I would like to. I take accelerated rot. And I can nature's resilience. Yeah. Taking accelerated rot. In my other 3. And for my next trick, we will play accelerated rot and winds of rust and atrophy. That will grant me defend 2. But it doesn't matter. So defend 2 there. Sure. Winds of rust and atrophy will generate 1 fear and defend 6 here. Um, and I guess I'll replace this with this because it really doesn't matter. Wait, it does. Oh, if I was able to repeat this power and like choose another target, I'd win the game just by taking that out. Oh, that's crazy. Anyways, whatever. So that's done. And these are gone. Fear effects. I mean, we might still win anyways. Oh, close. Each player removes one explorer or town from a land with 2 or fewer invaders. There's 3. So 2 or fewer invaders. That's very few. Where are they building right now? Sure. Let's remove you. Still have a chance to win the game? Each player may replace one town with one explorer in a coastal land. Ah. All right. Sure. All right. Anyways, do your worst. They attempt to ravage here, but I've defended some millions there. This guy gets killed because he tried to fight a Dahan, and that ended horribly for him. I defended 2 there, so that doesn't matter. And then we build. We build a town there. We build a town there. We build a city there. That's it. Nothing gets built there. Because we removed that guy. And then we go exploring in the mountain. I really have to pull out more of these guys? And in the wetland. That is indeed adjacent to a town. And you go there. It's a right old party over here. Oh, wait, no. I was saying, no. I was destroying this. So they don't build. They don't build here. There we go. Oh, wow. I could have just... Okay, I had 2 different ways of winning. I could have, like, canceled the build action there, canceled the build action there. And... yeah, so let's just do that. Let's just demonstrate how that could have happened. So, yeah, I could get rid of the presence there and cancel the build. And then get rid of a presence here and cancel this build. And so then, when I come around to Accelerated Rot, I generate 2 fear. And I deal 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. That, first of all, generates a fear. Does that. But the game immediately stops because, gee golly, there are no towns. There are no cities. There are only explorers. And so, whoop, over there, we just straight up win the game. This would have taken 20 or 30 minutes on the digital client, I promise. Instead, it took over an hour. Hey, next time we'll have it set up better. But that is a spread of rampant green, sending all the invaders packing from the island. Go away. Colonize something else, like Australia or something. That's it for this episode of Tabletop Adventures. Yeah. My brain is rotted. I appreciate you watching, though. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed seeing the physical game actually played and not just, the AI just doing it all for you in the digital client. We'll do it again sometime. But until next time, be good to each other out there, now more than ever.